addressed the issues relating to the formation of the Ghana political party program and what its objects are. And we looked at how to sustain it and improve on the program. And then we offered comments, discussions on them. And we raised the issues such as the way the Ghanaian electorate is virtually, making governance difficult. And we talked about how democracy has degenerated. We talked about so many other things, about the interaction between politicians and then the electorate that has, resulted in monetization of politics, and how we need to tackle these issues and other issues we discuss, so that we will give everybody the opportunity, when we are not there, also to lead the political party, to become president, have their children also become ministers of state, so that we can continue. We will be happy that we, by that time, we paved the way, we left a legacy.
So please, you are doing your part on the part of the electorate. What would you expect them to also do?
The electorate, we are serving the electorate, and they should allow us to serve them. I think the demands on politicians are just too much, and they do not seem to appreciate the sacrifices we try to put in order to help the electorate, the whole country. So I think that a good government or governance come as a result of the behavior of the governed and the governed. But usually the blame is put on the governors. And not until we start to see the interaction between these two groups of people, things will be a little difficult. It will take a longer time, really to consolidate our democracy, to make it functional, to make it a model that people will come and copy.
Well, thank you very much, Doc. Please, is there anything, any of you also want to add to?
Well, as leaders of our various parties, we feel we have a responsibility to bring certain level of harmony in our Ghanaian politics. There are certain grey areas where we believe we may have a role to play in sanitizing. In the past, we saw the way even handing over were, chaotic, and we got together and we came up with a transition bill. And that has created some level of sanity in the way we hand over power from one political party to the other. Currently, when you look at the terrain, you find that party people go on air and the way they attack each other, the way they insult each other. We think it's not too healthy. We believe we have a role to play. We can bring some sanity in our respective parties so that on the whole, the country will be better off without those kind of distractions. So we will continue to look at various grey areas in politics and try hard to do the best we can in our respective parties to bring harmony. And on the whole, if we are able to bring sanity in PNC and CPP, NPP, NDC, then the whole country will reflect that kind of harmony. So this is the way we are here, and we will continue to explore areas that can really bring sanity in politics.
Thank you very much, Alhaji. Samia, may I know whether you have any comments to add to what they have said?
Yes, indeed. I think gatherings like this, these small gatherings of the chairman of the political parties with some resource persons, are very important because as leaders of our political organizations, we have some measure of influence over the direction of our political parties. And I think in this current climate, our economic challenges in recent years demand from us that we remove all the distractions to our development, all the distractions that would stop us from focusing on what really matters. Democracy must deliver to the people. Democracy must deliver improved and better living conditions to the people. And we can only do that if we focus on what matters. So we hope by coming together, by brainstorming, by sensitizing ourselves, by educating ourselves, if you will, we can really narrow things down, and in doing so help steer the direction of our political parties, our respective political parties, towards thinking of what matters, delivering the basic needs.
Okay, thank you very much. Uncle Paul, I know you are the newest member of the caucus. What are your first impressions?
Well, my first impressions are that I have come into this small group, and that group seems to have a certain convivial nature to it. I want to say that the IEA have done by creating this platform for us. As you said, I am new to the group, and so I am learning. My whole purpose, my whole remit as chairman of my party is to make sure that I win 2016 elections for my party. But having said that, there is the larger picture, which is Ghana. And it is not for nothing that Ghana is said to be an oasis in the midst of turbulence in our sub-region. And I think meetings like this, where the personal contact helps to establish a better relationship between political parties. As we meet here, as you guys actually give us publicity, I believe it's going to tell all our supporters of the various parties that their leadership is not at war with each other, and that politics means that we need to talk to each other. We come from different directions, but we have one goal, which is Ghana. And it is for the sake of the peace, stability, and development of our country that we do this. We don't go into politics just because we want to be at each other's throats. And as I've said on another platform, even though we have challenges today under a particular government, it does not help the country for us to just sit at the sidelines and take pot shots at the government. We must be able to criticize and criticize constructively, because power is cyclical. It will change. NPP will come to power and we expect to get the same sort of constructive criticism from the opposition parties. As I said earlier, I am here to learn. I am learning, and I'm